Yo, BJ Gaddour with the Daily BJ, and this is the Circuit Maxis cardio workout using resistance bands. Now, you can get my bands at thegardenofgains.com. I have two thicker green bands anchored together with Velcro straps to allow for more separation. Also prevents the bands from getting tangled up. They're provided at the site that I recommended. And you want to attach this to a stable support structure like a power rack, a pole, a tree, anything around waist level or just slightly beneath is going to allow us to do all these drills. So 10 movements, 60 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. Anytime there is a single-sided movement or you're going one way, you'll have to go the other way. You'll do 30 seconds each side for 60 seconds total. First movement is a bear crawl, forward bear crawl. So I want you to take the band, and this is the only drill where you're actually going to attach the band over whatever shoulder you want. I'm going to get into a bear crawl position. Shoulders over hands, hips over knees, and then I'm going to take a couple steps out against the band tension, and it's going to have to rip me back, so I actually have to decelerate as I come back. So you can start slow, it's opposite arm leg. When in doubt with bear crawls, just don't think about it and move. You'll get the flow. Start slow, you can build up speed, and then you can really fire out against that band tension. Bear crawls are always great built-in warm-up. So from there, we're just going to do a run in place. You get 30 seconds of rest. Take that 30 and then push the 60 hard. So you want to get a slight forward lean like you would when you're running. That's what's great about this band resisted situation. And then we are running in place. All right? Slight forward lean, opposite arm leg. Get those knees up. Next movement, lateral bear crawl. So I'm going to keep it at the hip and then 30 seconds each way, 60 seconds total. So out, back, out, back, out. Great for the lateral hips, the shoulders. All right. Make sure the hands and feet don't cross. Hit 30 seconds each way. From there, we're going lateral lunges. Now you can do this without weight or you can add weight. It's your call. Intensify with a pair of dumbbells. You won't need much to make this work. So lateral lunges right at the hip. I'm gonna hold the weights right here. Start with enough tension in the band so the band's gonna pull me in, forcing my hips and thighs to decelerate more, also more oblique activation. So I'm right here, step, land soft, push right through. Step, land soft, push through. So decelerate, explode back. Load, explode. Foot must land flat, keep the hips and shoulders square ahead. From there, we have reverse lunges. So I'm gonna get far enough in front again. You always wanna start where the band is loaded with tension. So in this case, it's pulling me back, but then I have to pull my hips forward, getting more glute ham activation as I step through. Again, go body weight if you need it. Add dumbbells if you wanna increase the challenge. So I'm stepping back, right through. Alternating reverse lunges. Great for the glutes and hamstrings. Easy on the knees, hard on the hips. That's what you want, all right? 60 seconds of that bad boy. Then you'll rest 30. From there, same thing, forward lunges. Now these are very quad dominant because you have to decelerate and push back through the toes. Whole foot will land flat. One thing I'll mention on this, turning the foot slightly inward is going to help give you bigger base of support to change direction off of, just like you would in backpedaling. This actually carries over very well to court and field sports. So, locked in, stay tall, get enough tension, step forward, slight turn of that toe in the hip, push through, push through. Alternating forward lunges with or without the weights, all right? From there, we've got shuffles, okay? 30 seconds each way. So what I'm gonna do is, and to make sure, part of why I like using the straps is that if you anchor the bands, you actually can loop the bands through, but if you go too far, it actually can knot up the bands. This prevents that, also gives you more separation from where you're anchoring, so you never kind of get close to it. But in general, we're going a couple steps out, a couple steps in, all these locomotion drills. So start with a little bit of tension in the bands, hips down, bends, ankles, knees, hips, kind of linebacker, running back, shortstop, tennis position. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Don't ever let the feet touch. Keep them wide enough apart. You're planting, pushing, pushing. So I push up this leg, I pull out with this leg, okay? And it's 30 seconds each way. From there, the bounds. Great way to train plyo jump training with less joint stress. So you're not actually going to do this completely flat on the feet. You're going to be in the balls of your feet. You're going to hinge the hips. Notice how my thumbs, I internally rotate to load myself up. I jump out, land soft, hop back. So the band actually takes away some of the landing stress by having to work out against that tension. One of my favorite ways. Skaters, awesome for the lateral hips, very knee friendly, especially if you have pain in the front of the knees. It's that frontal side to side plane of movement. So again, you start with a little bit of tension. I come in, push out. Load, explode. Swipe the arms across the body, triple bend, ankles, knees, hips. And then the final movement is backward runs or back pedal run. So you'll do 30 seconds each way, meaning one foot is going to be the plant and go, all right? Couple steps in, couple steps back. So I'm going to go 1, 2, drop, push back out. 1, 2, drop. See that hip turn? That hip turn allows me to get more base support and really load the hips, make it not just a knee driving movement. Come back out. And then once I feel it, I can really start to explode out. Explode out against that band tension, and then it rips you in, increasing the deceleration demands. That's one 15-minute circuit. That's also a great starter finisher, a great 15-minute anytime cardio workout with mobility benefits, whole body strength benefits. It can also be done 2 to 3 times total with a couple minutes in between rounds of that circuit for a full workout. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Peace.